Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Matt, or I'm Sport Talk, and welcome now back to another Black Ops 3 zombie video. Today I have some Shadows of Evil information for you guys. It is a little bit old, but I wanted to bring a new perspective to this idea while I was gone. So about a week ago, we found out that there is going to be a railway suspension system. For those of you who don't know, there is going to be a transportation system in Shadows of Evil similar to Tranzit, and that's confirmed on Call of Duty's website. If you go to the website and the Black Ops 3 section about Shadows of Evil, you're going to see that Morgue City is an ideal backdrop for a horror story featuring a theater district, jazz clubs, and a suspension railway, elements that add new depth and complexity to the map. So, as you can see right here, that is a picture of a suspension railway. It's basically like a type of transit, like a subway almost, a railway, whatever you want to call it, a train, but it suspends below the actual structure, so it's below, with the tracks on the bottom, more or less, instead of it being on the top of a bridge type looking thing. So that's what it looks like, and it's basically saying that there's going to be a railway system in Morgue City, and we know, I actually saw this well before people started posting about it. However, it's now confirmed on Call of Duty's website, so that's good news to know that it is a legitimate thing. What we saw and what people identified as a railway system, as you can see right here, is what it looks like. The best picture I can get of it right now. There's actually another one in a second here that zooms out a little bit, and knowing Treyarch, if they show us the same screen twice, it probably means something important is in there. As you can see here, this is actually a moved back version of what you just saw, and it does look like that's going to be the railway system of some sort. Looks like it kind of could be totally wrong, because it does look like it's on top of the bridge right now, although it could be just the box that holds the railway at the very end, at the end stop of it. That's the only picture in the entire trailer that I could particularly find. However, I'm sure in the coming weeks and months we will see some more on this railway and how it's going to impact our play. Now, one thing I want to mention to you guys is Tranzit is actually smaller than this map. We have been more or less confirmed through rumors and different ideas and skepticals, interviews and stuff like that, that Shadows of Evil is going to be the biggest map in Call of Duty ever. It is bigger than Tranzit, and that might scare some people. Honestly, it scared me at first, but they know what the mistakes they made. Treyarch knows that the bus was a failure. The bus was negatively taken by the community, and we didn't enjoy the bus at all. It was very, very frustrating to have to wait for it and have to get back on it to go to the next place. So I think they're going to fix that. I think that this rail system is going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to stop, and it'll stay at whatever port or whatever district, whatever location you're at, until you pay for it to go to the next one. That's just my guess. The bus was free, if you guys remember, but I think this rail system is going to cost money. You're going to have to pay like a small fee like you do for the subway, for any other transit. Maybe 100, 200 credits to take the railway to the next district. That's my guess. Another thing that I want to point out is there might be another means of transportation. This might not be the only way to get around. I'm thinking that this one's going to be different in the fact that you could either walk from district to district, or maybe even take another means of transportation, maybe a taxi. Although, to be honest with you, I think this whole city is completely desolate now that all these zombies are there, so maybe not a taxi. Maybe you're able to make a car and drive the car. I don't know. There's a lot of different ideas I have as far as that goes, but I think coming off of Tranzit and coming off the idea of the bus and how much of a failure that was, I think it's definitely going to be a thing where we have another means of transportation where we don't need to have the railway to go from district to district. I think they're going to be able to walk from district to district, and it'll be easier than in Tranzit, where the denizens and the fog was absolutely miserable and it took forever to walk from place to place. I think this will be a little bit easier to get around, just because it's going to be again, Treyarch knows it was frustrating. It was miserable. It was not fun to have to walk around Tranzit and figure things out. It just took too long. And with this map being even bigger, even more open world, even more complex, I think they're going to find ways to make it simpler to move around from place to place and get things done when you need to, but while also keeping that giant map and very, very open world, diverse universe type gameplay style intact. So that's my ideas there. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to have some more Black Ops 3 zombie stuff for you coming out soon. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys all next time. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think about this railway system? Do you guys approve of it? Do you guys not want to see it? What do you want to see of it? If it's going to, obviously it's going to be there. So how do you want it to be implemented? Do you want to have to pay for it? Do you want it to stop at each stop and wait for you? How do you want it to work? What do you think about it? Leave me some comments below, and I'm going to love to respond to those. We'll see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
If it's the hoax, you begin when you subscribe.